The part of me still is afraid of getting fat. I'm terrified of gaining weight. I'm terrified of being fat again. I know it's stupid and I know everybody sees me as skinny, but I remember being fat.
You weighed 157 pounds today. Right now you're probably 5-10 pounds underweight.
It's not like I set out to say, ooh, I want to grow up to be the world's biggest lady. I want to be 700 pounds. It just happened.
For the longest time, I really talked myself into I didn't have a weight problem. I was still walking. If I had a weight problem, I could not walk.
Her whole life, Melissa's been kind of heavy. It just seemed like it escalated and kept getting bigger and more and more. And then she really gained some more. She said, I know, I'm fat. And I said, Melissa, it's not that. I said, it's hard for us to look at you and know that you can't live like this. You just can't do it.
The last time I weighed myself, I weighed 337 pounds. And I thought to myself, that's not big. That's not bad at all. And then I went to a doctor, and when I stepped on the scales, and it said 645, I started crying right then and there. Because, you know, you're faced with that now.
It's not a number you associate with a person. No person should ever be that number.
It's been tough. I worry about her getting sick. I worry about coming home and finding her dead because her body killed her. She's got her whole life ahead of her. And I'm to the point where I'm ready to start a family and settle down. And with her being the size that she is, we can't do that.
How y'all doing today?
It's fine. How you doing?
Great.
We met in 1997. That was a long time ago.
First question she asked me was, what color is your hat and what color is your truck? And of course, the hat was white and the truck was black.
It's funny because I knew right then that I was going to marry him.
Truthfully, I have no idea what she weighed when I first met her. She wouldn't tell me. If I had to guess, I'd probably say close to 400 pounds. But that didn't matter to me. It didn't bother me. I just knew she was the one. We knew that we wanted to have a child together and have a family.
I hope to have kids. That would be wonderful. The hardest thing about being in public at my weight is you get lots of looks. And some are sympathetic, some are, oh, you dirty waste. Yeah.
When you get bigger, you just get a bigger damn wagon.
Think what you want in your head. Whisper to what you want with somebody who's with you. But to say it out loud is the worst. The only thing I want to do is just fall into a deep hole and just never come up.
Mom, I was like, yeah. She's like, well, if you get any bigger, then you just buy a bigger cart.
Some people ain't got no brains.
No.
Let's go, Chris.
It'll be all right.
It's awful to realize what I had done to myself. But it wasn't just me that it affected. I have to rely on Chris for everything. And then if something should happen to Chris, I would have to go home to my parents. And that's not how it should be. Where you want to go eat?
I don't care what anybody says. I was addicted. Once you get addicted, you can't stop.
Me being the husband and wanting to give her what she wants, it would be nothing for me to bring home 2 Big Macs, 20-piece McNuggets, chocolate bars, soda pop.
Can I have some of your fries?
We'd go into town,
stop at wherever and get something to eat and then come home and cook. Looking back on it now, it kind of makes me sick to think that I did that. It was a constant stream of food every day.
I had breakfast at 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. I started lunch, and I just ate all day long.
At that point, I became her enabler and her caretaker on the same turn.
These may be my last French fries ever, but it's gonna be well worth it. The first doctor I went to, he come in, he pushed on my stomach. He's like, okay, we need you to lose 100 pounds. I'm not gonna do anything until you do that. And at that point, I was devastated. I gave up.
Are you gonna leave the grocery?
But it took me a year to finally find a doctor who would help me.
I was her biggest champion of having the surgery. I said, you got one foot in the grave now as it is. I think you're destined for great things. This is just the first step.
They tell you there's a chance of dying on the operating table. I figure I got two choices. I can either die on the operating table trying to get healthy, or I can die because I'm 645 pounds. And that's, I mean, at least I'm trying.
They explained that this surgery was high risk.
My biggest fear is that I die. But I'm hopeful because it's going to be better. It has to be better.
But I'm ready for a whole new improvement.
Because I'm not done. I'm supposed to do something else. I'm not done here yet.
But I'm gonna work. Work.
Melissa did well doing the gastric bypass. Her surgery went very well. Hey, everybody is here. Huh? She did very good. It took a little longer to get started, but she did very good.
Can I go see her?
In about an hour.
About an hour.
Thank you so much.
Melissa, you are in the recovery room. Take a deep breath.
I'm glad she's all right, and I'm just ready to see her. I'm very anxious to see her.
How you doing?
My back is hurting so bad.
Back's hurting so bad.
My butt is hurting.
Your butt.
Well, heck, we all done that coming down.
As a very large person, being on your back for 5 to 10 hours, that's a lot of weight on your back for so long.
I'm so happy. I'm absolutely happy for her. This has been a long time coming, and I'm happy. It's great.
You ready to go home today?
Yes.
Okay.
I was just telling him how much I am ready to go home.
Your incisions look good.
I am tired, and I am stressed out, and I'm glad she is going home. It's just hard.
So you're saying I'm not worth it?
No, you're worth it. You're more than worth it. You're way more than worth it. It's been hard on me, it's been hard on you.
I'm so excited.
Target weight for Melissa will be under 200 pounds. Of course, she's going to need multiple skin surgery to take care of excess skin. I expect that she's going to lose 30 to 40 pounds every month for the next 6 months.
Very good.
633.
I would be happy at 250. I don't hope to be skinny. I hope to be healthy. I hope to be normal. That sounds stupid, doesn't it?
Bye. Thanks, everybody.
Sorry.
The first night at home, I dreamed that I ate a whole pizza. I could taste the pizza in my mouth. It wasn't because I was hungry in my stomach, it was because I was hungry in my head. People take for granted that it's all gonna be the whole surgery's a magic pill. But all the problems that was there before surgery is there after surgery.
It's funny how your whole life changes.
When you're that size, all your hopes and dreams are if I could just lose this weight. But you can't even imagine how different it is. The realization that you no longer need a caretaker.
Look, I can go up and down the steps with no hands.
It's like being free.
See what I do?
Like you've been trapped in jail, and finally, for once, you're free.
I clean the house, put away groceries, and this is my protein drawer. Everything in my life is about protein. It's mozzarella cheese, 14 grams of protein. This is my best friend. This I love. I put this on my chicken. Fatty foods make me sick. Hamburger, the worst thing to throw up. I had a bite of a Snickers. I won't do it again because it wasn't worth getting sick over. Chris, you've done way more than a husband should have to do. You have to wash your wife because she can't wash herself. Or you have to wipe her because she can't clean up after herself. And look there.
But now, he doesn't have to do that anymore.
Oh. I do things I haven't done in years. Before I had to wait till Chris got home. Now he complains sometimes. You don't always get the mail. I feel like I have something to live for. Just getting reacquainted with the person that I've always been.
It's okay.
Going into surgery, I was scared to death.
How are you today? It was easier last time.
I was crying hysterically.
I was really scared. I don't remember being this scared last time. What is that saying? No pain, no gain. In my case, no pain, no loss.
Dr. Nazardin asked me 3 times outside the operating room if I was sure that I wanted to go through with this. I was so scared, but I was ready.
Today we're gonna take some excessive skin off of Melissa's thigh and abdomen to help her to be able to move around and walk better.
I always say they did surgery on my stomach, but he really should have done it on my brain because it goes that deep. The root of my problems go to childhood.
Every single pound that was on my body was an emotion of something that happened in my life. When I was younger, I was molested. For the longest time, I blamed myself instead of blaming the person who really did it. How a person can do that to a child, I don't know. And mine weren't grown adults. They were older, but they weren't grown adults. They were teenagers, 16, 17, 18. I don't know exactly. I was young enough, I think I was in 2nd, 3rd grade, that I don't think that I consciously thought, well, I'm gonna get fat and they won't do it. I've never had the guts to say anything to the 2 people who done it. But if I did, the first thing I would say to them is, you are a major part of why I am like I am today. I am the first person to say I got like I am because of me. But that is a major part. I never dealt with the hurt. It was just there.
Oh, gosh, it hurts. Well, I think they said they started at 9:30, so 6 hours to get off 60 pounds.
It's the final product.
Wow, okay.
That's a lot of skin.
Now, does that go on ice or something?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's funny to be able to see my lap.
She looks good.
My legs look huge now. They weighed me this morning, and she's like, You're 389 pounds. 389 pounds. It's been 10 years since I've been 389 pounds. It was just exciting to be under 400 pounds. Oh, it's so exciting.
I'm just doing that.
Dress looks different
She said
on
that
her.
dress definitely looks different on her now than when she came in here.
Yeah.
It's nice to realize that there's a whole lot less of me. If I'd have opened my eyes and realized what I realize now, I'd never be in this situation.
I every day wake up and say, I need a reason not to eat a piece of cake today. I need a reason not to eat a gallon of ice cream today.
All right, ladies, thank you very much. We'll see y'all next time.
My main reason for doing it is living.
Hi, everybody. My name is Melissa Morris. Dr. Nassardin did my surgery. This is my before picture. If grocery shopping took you a half an hour before surgery, it's going to take you an hour after surgery because you need to read the label. You're going to have a lot of problems if you keep thinking we can't have. You've got to turn that switch in your mind. This is my skirt. 4 yards of materials. There is not one piece of chicken, not one potato chip that feels as good as this does. I can't believe now that I'm doing what I do. I get this natural high. I can feel it right here in my chest, and it just, I mean, I can't believe how blessed I am.
2.5 years ago, I wouldn't ever thought she'd be doing this, ever. It's just like, wow.
I feel excited. If my feet didn't hurt, I'd want to do something.
We've had a whole lot of changes in just a little short time frame.
See you later.
I mean, one day we just kind of both looked up and was like, God, you're just super thin.
Mentally, I'm going through a stage where now I finally have everything I wanted. So why don't I feel like I have everything I wanted? The part of me still is afraid of getting fat. I'm terrified of gaining weight. I'm terrified of being fat again. I know it's stupid and I know everybody sees me as skinny, but I remember being fat.
You weighed 157 pounds today. Right now you probably are 5-10 pounds underweight. Your body mass need to increase. Make sure that you stick with the protein.
Okay. Chris,
I'm not tied that tight.
keep calling it a baby shower, but I don't think it's a baby shower. I think it's more of a party, a celebration. The first thing my mama said to me, boy, you are big. I don't think she was talking about my belly either. I was bracing myself for that.
Hi, beautiful.
Hi, baby.
Be careful. She might kick you.
And is it Alana? Alana. Okay.
It's almost surreal. I never thought I would be here. I really, honestly gave up even having kids.
And to see how big you got.
I'm showing the size of the house.
Oh, you're gonna get so very big. This is all baby. It'll be going in no time.
When Melissa came home this time and I saw how much weight she had gained, it worries me. It really worries me. I think she blames a lot of things on her pregnancy. I really do. I think she thinks it's okay because I'm pregnant.
I can fully say that I'm heavier now than I want to be, and it's because I know exactly what I'm doing wrong. I know exactly what habits I shouldn't be doing.
We have both really regressed. I mean, it's hard. We both slipped back into old habits, eating out, you know, drinking sodas and things like that. We both know we need to cut that out. That could be the goal.
She was so much more alive when she was thinner. So I'm hoping she goes back to that, and all three can live a healthier life.
Every day, I'm afraid something's gonna happen. Every day, I'm afraid I'm gonna have her and I'm gonna gain my weight back. Or I'm gonna gain too much weight and not be able to lose it. Every day. Every day is a hard day.
It's 2 o'clock. We've been here since 6 o'clock last night.
I'll be honest with you, even up until a year ago, I still didn't think I was gonna be here. I never thought I was gonna give birth to my own child. I've definitely gained way more weight than I wanted to with this pregnancy. Dr. Nazardin has said something to me about my weight and about this is how big the baby is and this is how much weight you've gained.
That has been very hard.
I mean, literally, nurse just walked out. Is this my baby? Oh! She's so tiny. 5 pounds, 7 ounces. I was so proud. That's all we ever talked about. I want to have a baby. I want to have a baby. That's the one thing I'm proudest of for her is giving me a daughter. I still can't believe how tiny she is.
Now that I have her, it's like a million times better than the expectation that I had. Yeah. No fast food for you. No.
Bring around the Rosie.
I've been married now 11 years. First 10 were good. Last one's been a rough one. In the beginning, it was easy because I was fat, so I dedicated my life to him. But now it's very hard. Too hard sometimes.
Raise you up. Arms up.
Chris says he loves me all the time, but you gotta measure what love really means. 2 years after cheating on me, I find that he's now talking to some other lady on a computer. And then the third one I found out was when Alana was 2 months old. When she was 2 months old. For the longest time, I felt like I was in the wrong. Because I mean, at 700 pounds, what do you expect? But he did it even after I lost weight, so it's not because I was fat. He did it just recently. Now, I want him to get help. And he says, I don't need to get help, I'll just stop doing it. Did you check that meat for me?
Not yet.
You going through this year?
Yes, I am.
You like being married?
Yes. I've never have not liked being married. Don't look at me like that.
Our lease is about up on our new apartment. And I keep thinking, we're gonna have to have separation papers drawn up.
Night.
I truly love him with all my heart, but I don't know what I need to do. I didn't expect how much my world would change being a mom and the struggles that would bring. After having Eli, my husband Chris and I decided that he would be the one that worked, and I would stay home and raise our children. But I missed my job, and I missed being able to go out. I was happy to be a mom, but I was depressed because of everything I had to give up. So I ate, and I didn't go back to my diet. Since then, I know I'm gaining slowly. So I realized I needed to get my weight back under control and went back on my diet for a bit. Mama's gonna get sick.
Then Chris and I found out that I'm pregnant with our third child. And I'm really happy about this, but I don't know how I feel about being a mother at 40. But then there's that whole part of me that remembers the fear of not being a mom at all. So I'm grateful. But I'm so scared that I'm gonna gain as much as I did with Eli. So I'm gonna see Dr. Now for an appointment soon to try to figure out how not to repeat my mistakes this time.
Where's your shoes?
Because I'm really scared right now. Today I'm going to a support group at Dr. Now's office. And it's a little weird because I used to help run these groups and share my story to help others lose weight. But right now, I'm the one that could use a little more encouragement and inspiration. You don't end up close to 700 pounds and just magically never deal with what got you there. You need help to do it.
Welcome, everybody. I'm Cindy. I'm the coordinator here for tonight, and I just want to introduce each person.
Hi, everybody. I'm Joe. My high weight was 803. I'm currently at 522.
I'm Pauline. I started at 678, and I'm now 405.
Hi, everyone. I'm Christina. I started at 708, and I'm 177 now.
I'm Amber. My high weight was 660-ish, and I don't know what I currently am. I'll have to weigh it after the meeting.
Yeah, but you look good, girl. You go.
Thank you.
You look fabulous, fabulous, fabulous.
My name is Melissa, and I lost 500 pounds. But with my last pregnancy, I gained 100. So I'm having long-term issues with food because he did surgery down here and not up here.
I don't think you're alone. I think everybody else can vote for that in the room, too.
Yeah.
There's been some awesome sharing tonight, and hopefully we'll see you again soon.
I'm really glad I came today. You rock, man. That's an amazing amount. Being a full-time mother to 4 kids can make you feel isolated at times. But I feel so encouraged right now. I've been losing weight, and I see the doctor in 2 weeks. But I stopped getting on the scale and keeping track of my weight about a week ago because I want to be surprised when I go see Dr. Now and see where I'm at. And I've been feeling better about myself, so I'm going to treat myself to a new hairstyle and a makeover today.
Come back and have a seat over here for me, please.
My focus is still my family, but I'm just not leaving myself out anymore. And this is something I've wanted to do for a while. What did you say? If I'm gonna go big?
Go big, chop it off.
Chop it all off, all right. Lovely.
5 years just fell off.
I feel like it's time for a new me. Someone who isn't pushed off to the side. And part of that is the realization that Chris and I aren't going to work together anymore. So right now I'm trying to figure out what the future looks like because it's time I take care of myself and becoming the Melissa I want to be.
So, Melissa, are you ready to see yourself with the new look?
I look
10 years younger.
I feel like I'm becoming a new person.
Let's put a little makeup on you so we can complete the new look. And
Why not? Sounds fun. And this Melissa is who I should have been these past few years.